G'day everybody. I've built a bit of a shed here. Well, some might call it a barn. So I think that's what I'm going to call it too. So as we look on the side here, it's just your typical shed, but I've come around the front here and done some like barn doors, if you will. It's got a skillion roof there. Let's have a look what's inside. Oh, well, it's my Chev. Maybe some of you are expecting a brand new car, but nah. I built this to house the Chevy in. Well, there's the Chev there, and it fits in quite well. There's a little bit of room to walk around. It's even got a little bit of room at the back here, so that I can still access the back door. And while the truck's parked in its little hidey hole here, or barn, I'm going to go on a little trip. I'll meet you all over in the US. Well, I've made it. I'm here and I'm safe. And I'm in a beautiful place called White House, Tennessee. This is a friend's place that I'll be staying at for a little while. I'm going to go hire a car and see the sights. I'll take some videos and hopefully you'll stick around and enjoy it with me. And there's Janet. Say hello, Janet.
Hello.
She's eating funnel cake. Janet, where are we? Somerset, Kentucky, that's right. And we're at a little place. Jason's gone to some orienteering thing. We've got to pick him up at like 12 o'clock at night. So we're just hanging around, and there's a little fair going on here in the main streets. So we thought we'd go check it out and eat this rubbish.
Salute, salute. Welcome to Mammoth Cave. The historic entrance to Mammoth Cave lies just over this hill, inside the ground, and you're going to see it in a few moments after Richard Kelly check your tickets. But this entrance, this area, is significant. Comes around, the first tours, and people start coming to the cave to see what it is like for themselves. And you had to figure out a way to organize all of this chaos. Today, we have around 18 tours that are on the books. We have around 18 tours on the books to showcase to people that back in the 1800s, they figured out 2 tours would suffice. You would have a short tour and a long tour that you had the choice to go on. I'm just curious, how many of you, from show of hands, would like to go on that 1800 short tour? Okay. No one? Okay, you would. Okay, a couple people. How many would like to go on the long tour instead? Okay, a little bit more people. How many would need more information? Okay, a lot more people. All right. Well, since you asked, the short tour is a very pleasant, very easy 6 to 8 hour hike inside the cave. The long tour is about 12 to 14 hours. So you'd go in the cave with your guides and you'd be down here for a very long time. And those guides had the goal to keep your attention along the entire tour. They didn't know much about science or history back then. As far as the cave is concerned, all they really knew about was the saltpeter mining that went on. And what are you going to do, talk about saltpeter for 8 hours? Not a good way to keep people's attention. So they had to think of ways to entertain guests. They may find rock formations and do shadow puppetry. They may try to do some other trick, or they may take a rock and say, hey, this looks like an animal. And a lot of times people would enjoy that kind of thing. But perhaps one of the most intriguing is what lies behind me right now. I want us all to be quiet so we can listen to what's going on. Do you all hear that water? Well, as early as 200 years ago, those guides coming in here would stop here and listen to that water. And they realized that throughout the day, the speed, the tempo, the rhythm of the water actually changes. And they figured out that back then, they were able to tell the time just by listening to that water. This is a trick that has been passed down to guides such as myself and Ranger Kelly, and I'd like to demonstrate this to you all. Now, I don't know what time it is. Do not tell me. I'm going to turn around. We're going to listen to the water, and I will tell you exactly what time it is. And whenever I do, you all will help me verify. Are you all ready? All right, I need total silence for this to work. All right, I got it. Do not tell me the time, but pull out your watches or your phones, and you'll help me verify. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready. We're ready.
Time to go.